Hi, everybody. Welcome to CarolJo's. I am waiting for both social medias, which I have YouTube and TikTok live at the same time, to let everybody know that I am live tonight. I also am going to bring up my TikTok account so I can see comments from TikTok. Sorry, YouTube, I do not have a backup of YouTube to be able to see comments. Tonight is a tutorial night, which means I will be facing down at some point, so I won't always get to see all of the comments from YouTube. So sorry. All right. But I go live 6 days a week on TikTok and 4 days a week on YouTube. The days that I go live on both are my tutorial and my chat times. I chat time twice a week and I do tutorials twice a week. They will be Monday, Wednesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Normally Saturday. This Saturday is an off day. And it is at 8 p.m. Central, Monday through Thursday, and sometime between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. on Saturdays. This week, I am not going live with my normal bead sale on Sunday night, or not Sunday night, Friday night. So I will be doing that on Saturday instead. So that is what we've got going on. All right. I go live twice a week on TikTok here, selling beads. That is normally Tuesdays and Friday nights. And then I go live Friday afternoon, sometime after 12:30. Chime changes every week, where I sell jewelry. And that is on TikTok and on my Facebook group. All right. We're seeing if TikTok's going to let people know I am live. There we go. All right. I am now seeing people join us here on TikTok. That took a while. So that's why I was like, okay, do I need to start over? All right. So let me grab what we're going to be making tonight. I'm going to, I want to get a whole set so I can show you different things that you can make using this concept. So hold on. I forgot to grab an example. I have a bracelet and I have the necklace. We're going to make the necklace. Hi, Isabella. Tonight. This is using, and I don't know if I can say the A word because I don't want to get bananaed. So we've got inks that we will tap on to a washer. So this is what we're going to be making. We're going to do this part, and I'm going to show you how you put the bail on it tonight. I am not attaching it to the bail. The reason being is that I need a clear coat on it. So you need to let it dry and then put the clear coat on. I am not going to show you guys how to do the clear coat because you have to do that outside. And then you can do those on smaller nuts and make them into, or smaller washers, not nuts. These are washers. And then you can make them into bracelets. I just used the faux leather cord to make it into a bracelet. You can do really small ones and of the washers and make earrings. So you can do lots of different things with this technique and make all different types of jewelry. So what you're going to need, depending on what you want to make. So I'm just going to show you here. I go to a hardware store that is in the town that I live in. Oh, I forgot to tell everybody over here on TikTok. Can you please share it out? You guys got me to the 10 shares. Awesome. See if we can get the taps. I know you guys are tapping and it's showing 0. Let me see if I tap and we can get some numbers going. There we go. Finally, the numbers are coming. Whew. I was wondering what the heck, they're stealing all my hearts. All right. So, but we have a hardware store here that sells washers and nuts and all your hardware supplies like bolts and that type of stuff by the pound. And so when I go, I just go in and I look for different types and styles of the washers. So like this one has a larger hole than this one. So there's the two different ones. There's the two different ones. So you can get different size. They're the same size washer, but they just have different size holes. Okay, and it's just a little bit different. You can get them, like this is the size that I would use for a bracelet. And you can even use this one here for a necklace that hardly has any, and he's all scratched up, and that is just fine. We're gonna cover it up, so it doesn't matter if it's scratched. I just like rub them on my pants to get them cleaned up. So I wear grubby clothes normally when I do this because I'm gonna rub on it, and then when I get into the alcohol inks, I said the word, I don't know if I can say the A word, so that's why I'm like, I go in with that, and then I get them all over my hands. So you're gonna see I do not have jewelry on tonight because I get messy with this. You can do them with this size. You know, if you want to make earrings, I will do smaller ones. You can do, and I do not know what kind of ones this is, but I have alcohol inked these. Hi, Nicole. How are you? So it doesn't have to be a flat one. And I have those in different sizes. So I have small and big. So what you can also do is take some of the small, and then you can incorporate in some different textures when you glue them together. So you could do like this, and then have this, and do something like this, and alcohol ink those. Lock washer, that's what it is, Joya. I just go to the store and I put them in a bag, and then I weigh them. I am not the pro at knowing what they are, but you can get all different kinds. You can even get the brass and put that in and mix and match. You can do whatever your heart's content. And literally with the store that I go to, it is, I can't even remember. We are going to make washer necklaces tonight. That's what we're going to do. But you literally can go to an Ace Hardware. You could go to a Menards. You can go to a Lowe's. You can go to Home Depot. Or the store I go to is called Max. I don't know if anybody else has them around them, if they're a Midwest thing. I'm in South Dakota, and we have one. It's like a half-hour drive for me to get to it, but yes. So yeah, so that is where, and I have them in a container, all in the different sizes. This is how I store them and how I got them. So that's one container. And here is my other container of them. So I have different sizes available whenever I get the urge to do this. So the washers are really, truly whatever. Yep. And guess what? That's what I use, is the E6000 glue for gluing everything together. Literally, that is what I use. I need another tube of it because that's all I have right now. The other things that you need is, this is the stamper part for it. Now, when I started doing this, you can buy these refills for this stamper. They're all cut out little rectangles that stick on there, and they were expensive. So being, you know, I am like, I can't stand spending money where I don't need to. I went to the craft store and bought the felt in a big piece and just cut it down to fit on there. I keep the big ones as my template, but this works. So literally you just put this piece of felt on here. Ta-da! And this is just a piece of wood with a Velcro on it. It's literally all that is. I just want to make sure I cover up the Velcro. There you go. That's what we want to do. All right. Let me throw those in there. The other thing that you'll need for this is the inks. Yes, you're safe tonight. We're making tonight. It's tutorial night. So I just use Adirondack earth tones. That's the Adirondack alcohol inks. I hope I'm not gonna get in that. So there's all different colors. So this one is meadow. The green is meadow. This is indigo. We have red pepper. And you really got to go by the label. What you see inside of here isn't what you're going to get. You get closer to the label. I mix these all up. So you have, like, if you look at the yellow color, it doesn't look yellow. It looks like medicine color, like betadine or whatever it is. So you can have all different colors. I have a plethora of colors. I went out and just started buying these when they were there. You can even get mixes here. Let me shake this up. And this one will add a little bit of silver to it. You also have the blending solution if you want things to blend. I don't use this very often. I bought it because everybody was like, oh, you need it. I don't use it. We have, I can't tell you what color this one is. I have no idea, but it's like a purpley color, purpley pink. I have I have the natural tones in here, you know, your earth tones, and then like the purple, eggplant. So we have all different colors that we can choose from. When I make them, I don't use just one color when I put these all together. I put 2 or 3 colors on the ink. You can order it on what Buttercup and I now call the rainforest, aka some people call it the jungle, aka the Zon. So you can get them there. You can get them at any of the craft stores. When I was buying them, I found that like Joann and Michael's were actually the cheapest places to buy them because you could use the coupons or they would go on sale at 50% off. And they sell them where you could get like 3 colors or 4 colors in a package together. And I did a lot more of that. So I don't even know how many colors I have. I'm going to point you guys down so I can show you exactly how we're going to do this. So give me a second here to get both of you down. I couldn't get TikTok to go down. There we go. All right. I have a piece of paper on here. I'm not putting you down that way, Miss Jade. So I have a piece of paper because I'm going to use my paper to protect it. I get sloppy when I'm doing this. My hands are going to get dirty. Whatever's around me gets dirty. I have a piece of paper to help protect. So I am just going to grab. And when I do these, I will do multiples at one time. So I'm just going to grab a few different sizes here. No. I'm going to put you back. Let's see about that one. There we go. We'll do these. Okay. So I have 3 of them here. Then you take your little stamper with the alcohol or the pad on here, that piece of felt pad, and grab the inks that you want to put together. So I'm trying to decide. You guys can kind of see some of them maybe. I don't know if you guys can see them or not. Let me know if you guys can see them on the camera. I think I'm going to do sailboat blue. All you do. Hi, Chris. I got to get it open. See how little the tip is? You are just going to, see it? You just dribble. Just dribble wherever you want to dribble it at. Then I'm going to take I don't know if I want that yellow. Maybe this yellow. I'm going to do a blue and a yellow together, the first one. You can overlap them, put them around each other, just dribble on. Okay. It does not look like blue or yellow at all, but it's blue and yellow. They will make green even. And this is why you get your fingers dirty. Because I lift it up so that I can move it around. And you just dab it. And you are making jewelry. To me, this is great spring colors. And I just do it on the one side. The more you dab, see, you will get some different things. So the more you dab, the different colors you're going to get. It'll change it up. It will move around and do its own little thing here. I don't like those dark lines there, so I'm going to dab a little bit more on and see if I can get those lines. And what I meant by those dark lines is like on the edge. It looked really weird to me. So you can keep playing around until you get what you want. And I think I'm going to leave it there. And then you put it down on your paper. This is why I say you'll get dirty. You can take this, where we had the blue and the yellow, and we made green because we had blue and yellow in there. And you can add a different color on here and stamp more onto it. We're going to do that with this one. And I think I want, this one is, I don't know the color, like a purpley pink. I am creating jewelry tonight with washers, and these are inks. I know. It doesn't have a name on it. See how adding in just that one color has changed it? And do you see how I've got some silver there that on the top that I don't want? You just come in and dab a little on the side. And that's why I hold them and get alcohol ink all over myself. Someone said a no-no. But look it. Who would have thought that this color, by adding one more color to it, is literally going to change it to something else? And I'm like, not liking right there. So I want to, ooh, now I just put a little dab and look at that blue popped. So every time you dab, you are going to get something cool. That's how all I can say is every dab is something cool. I want to get the sides a little bit more. And you just dab it in. I don't want to lose that blue. I actually leave them dry overnight. So yeah, so this is why I'm saying it's a messy job, but it's a fun job. So now, I don't know that I want more of these colors or not. I'm wondering, I got orange. I'm wondering if I add an orange to it, what I'll get. Hi, Crafty. Yeah, they dry, and you can probably touch them, but I leave them dry overnight. I would just leave them here on my desk and let them dry overnight. Yep, they dried looking just like that. Leave them dry overnight, and that's what you'll get the next day. So here, I added orange to that. But I got a lot more to color. But look at this. Yep, these are washers that you get at the hardware store. And you just keep dabbing away till you get the blend that you want. But you know what? It just turns out really super cool, I think. This one was reminding me the way it's blending. You guys can't see it very well on camera. Let me see if I can. I want to try and see if I can get this. There's a puddle and I don't want it to. Look at it, looks like a sunset. Do you guys see the sunset in that one? And literally all we have in here is a few drops of the blue, the yellow, and then that's what we made for this one. Here, I want to show you guys. So first two colors were blue and yellow. Yes, we get green because you mix blue and yellow. Then we added that purpley pinky color. I don't know the name of it because there isn't a name on it. And look what you get. Yeah, it's not. And then this one is hard to see. Let me see if I can, because the light, there we go, we got it. This one is just adding in orange. That's what I love about making these, is you literally are not going to know what you're going to get. Now, with this technique, you can still continue. You could do another one. Here, let me get a different size. Let's see if we would do the, they will dry on that piece of felt after a little bit because, yes, the air will hit it and dry them out. But let's see if we can get another sunset here. So I got a small one. You can make this into a necklace if you want, or this could be a bracelet to make a set to match that color. Woo, that looks cool. Okay, and then you can grab two really small ones, like these size. Let me make sure they're the same size. Yep, these smaller ones, do those, and we can do them into earrings. I don't like that washer. He's got a little nubby thing on him. Let me grab a different one. There we go. There's one. And the earrings are harder for me to get because I think they should match, and they don't always match 100%. There we go. I got them to match. Yes, I am. Nope, I do not resin after they're dry. How you make sure that they don't is I have a husband who does the last step for me because I suck at the last step. He went to school for auto body. So what he does is he takes a polyurethane spray, like a spray can, shakes it up, and he just gently goes over them. I put them on a piece of plastic, like thick plastic. It's not a plexiglass. It's just a piece of like plastic that you can get at the hardware store. That I'll go grab it here and I'll show you what it looks like. I just saw it. Hold on. Oh, shoot. It's way down in the basement. I can't grab it. It's downstairs in the basement. It's just a piece of plastic that's about the size of this piece of paper. It's nothing big, but it's just flat plastic. And I put them on there and then he sprays them. So that's literally what he does for me. But I let them dry overnight. He will spray these tomorrow. Then on the next day, I will turn them into the jewelry. So if I'm going to actually make them into a necklace, I glue the bail on the back of the washer. What I do is there are different styles of bails that you can glue on. I more times than not use this one, which is just a small circle with the bail at the top here. There you go. Or you can use these two. I don't like these as well. There's just not as big of a surface. So I use this one more times than not. I wanted to show both of them to you. And the reason being is that this surface is flat to be able to, I'm going to grab a different one here. Hold on. Let me switch to the box that has the bigger ones. Okay, so you have the flat back. You use E6000 glue. Dab a little bit of glue on there. And on the back side of the necklace, you just take and glue this on. So it's flat along the back. So it'll go like this. And then you can either put a cord on it, you can do chain, you can do whatever you would like to make it into a necklace. So Mona, with making them into coasters, how do you finish them off? Do you put resin on the top? Do you put a clear acrylic? What do you use to finish off your coasters? But that is how, for a necklace, I finish it off. Very, very, very simple. But once I glue this on, and when I do these, if you look at this, there is a spot right here where it's out a little bit. I just line that up and put my washer on that so that it lines up like this. And see how it lines up perfectly there? So that's what I do. See, I've never used resin. Thank you for the roses, Rose. So that is how it'll turn out. So when you see these, hold on, I'm going to grab that bag again. I put mine on black cords. So here it is. This is what it looks like. And it's glued on the back. And then I always just use an 18-inch black cord to have them on. And that one was an orange and red mixture to make that one. The bracelet is this. So I just use the black cord. I don't know. I've never used the resin. See, I told you I get messy, and that's why I'm not wearing jewelry tonight when I do these. But that literally is going to be one of the easiest tutorials to show you guys. But I wanted to show you, and I want to keep stamping away. So I'm going to show you another one. So literally, I just pull this off, and I throw it away. And I do not want to throw it in that garbage. So hold on. Let me grab my regular big garbage, because I don't want to stain the inside of my 31 bag. Yeah. Okay. I'm back. So we've got those. So then we got 2 necklaces. We have a necklace, a bracelet, and an earring set. So for the earrings, how I finish those off is that I will just put a large jump ring on them and then just dangle them down. Very simple. I'm going to grab another piece. Of my felt. Just put it on there. Let's see what colors we can do this time. I'm going to go neutral tones this time because we did brighter colors the first time. We're going to go to neutrals. So let's do, I wonder if I should mix some silver in it. I'm going to put the silver on last. Let's do citrus. That does not sound neutrally, but we'll see. And you can mix different colors of greens and stuff. You don't have to have just one color of green. We're going to go with citrus, lettuce, oh, I'll do one of those here in a moment. And we're going to do meadow, and then I'm going to put a brown in there too. And now we're going to put a brown. Is this a brownish latte? All right. So this one, on the first time, I'm putting 4 different colors. Well, that's turning out more yellow than green. I'm not liking that one. It's too blah. I need more color in it. We're going to put some caramel on it and see what we get. And literally, you just put the ink wherever you want to put it. If you guys could see my face, it's like, yep, nope, I'm not liking this one. I'm going to add red. Let's see what happens when we add red. And this is literally, you can just keep adding to it and see what you get. There is no right or wrong. Huh. Yes, you can. I just keep layering because you're going to get something you're going to like sometime by layering. I never have taken one and wiped it off. Ooh. So there's that one. I am going to add, that one went more rusty color. I wonder what happens if we add a blue to it. We're going to add mermaid. Have no idea. This is mermaid. So we're going to see what happens when we add mermaid. Look at that. I'm loving it. It'll dry differently than what you're seeing right now. But yeah, see how just adding one color changes everything on it. He needs a little bit right there. There we go. Okay, I got to put another one together of that one. Let's see. I want to do a different, I have to do it in a different size. I love that one. I love that mixture. Ah, look at, I'm loving it so much. I need to do it in a bracelet too. Let's do this one for a bracelet. Now, Joya was asking about the ones that I used for layering. Let me get to that box. Hold on, because I'm thinking that would look really cool layered. So you just grab one of them that you're going to layer, use as a layering piece, and you dab that. Just dab around it. And this is where you get dirty. See, I'm really dirty now. But that would be cool. So now, I got to get that off my finger. And I want to show you, like you could layer this. I'm going to grab this one here if I can get it. I don't want to kill it while it's drying. But you could even just layer that on top of this one. Let's see. Can you guys see that? And see how that just gives it a different dimension. These are washers. You can even do, I want to add another color to it. Let's see what other color I want to add. I'm going to add a purple. Purple Twilight. There, that's just adding a purple in there. There we go. Ah. And you could layer that one on top of one of our other ones. It is the Adirondack alcohol inks. I'm going to grab, you can leave these plain or you can do the alcohol ink on them. These are not the silver. These are the like gunmetal color. So you can leave those and like layer them on there to give it a different color, but you can also ink them. And when you ink those, because the base color is different, you're going to get a different color. So I said, you know, you can layer them. You can layer them. If you put these two side by side, I'm hoping you guys can see them here. This one is darker than this one because the base color of it isn't that silver. It is the gunmetal, so it makes it darker. And you can layer those. I want to make a big one and just see how you can end up. Sorry, I'm going to grab this one here. Having different ones. Side. And there's different parts of this that have the different colors. So you're going to, when you stamp it on there, you got to move it around to get different colors. So just let that sit and to get its, because it's moving around. I want to get something lighter over here. There we go. That's what I wanted. And get another color than just green right there. Oh. Let's see what we get now. It's like mosaic-like look when it comes together. And I don't know how else to say it. The lines will end up going away most likely, but it just gives it a cool mosaic-like look. I don't know how else to word it, but it is so cool. Thank you, Twisted Willow, for the rose. And we could brighten it up by adding a lighter color to it so it isn't so dark the next time we go to use it. So I can add an orange in here that's going to be a brighter color than what we have right now. So you can just keep, you know, adding colors to what you have and keep stamping and doing different things. I'm going to do one of the thin ones here with that. That one's going to be hard to hold, so I'm going to leave it on the paper. Ooh, that one's cool. All right, let's do that one in earrings. Those look more coffee color. It's so cool what you're going to get. You never know. And when I do these, just like you guys are seeing, this is how I make them up. I just keep making them until I decide I have a tray full, and then I stop. And I make these up like when I do them, I'll just make them all up and be done for the year. And then I don't have to mess with it more. And then I only have to ask Ryan to do my clear coat once a year. I was making sure my orange wasn't bleeding through here. I want to add some more blue. Don't know that I want sailboat blue. We had mermaid. This one, once again, does not have a color on it. I don't know what this blue is. It's the I don't know blue. Let's see when I add that to it, what do we get? And I put probably 5 or 6 drops. I don't know if I need 5 or 6 drops, but that's what I put on there when I go to do them. Oop, look at that vibrant. And it's almost back to what we started with. by adding that blue back in there. So I want to add in, I think, orange. We've got sunset orange. I think I want to add an orange in there, just to get a little pop of color in there, a little bit different. Yes, that's what I have Ryan do for me. Now we're almost back to that, but it's not. That is kind of cool, though. See, you can just have fun. This is felt. So I have this little, it's a Tim Holtz stamper for, he was really big into card making and stuff. If any of you do that, you might know who he is. But he has the whole line of different things, and this is his stamper for the inks. It's just a piece of felt that is on here, and you just take this off. See, it doesn't even really go through all the way. And then you just throw it away when you're done using it. I wanted to not have such dark edges, so that's why I'm going to redo this one for a second. See if we can get the dark edges. I just don't like it dark all the way around the outside. But that's how you do that. Yep. I haven't seen him in a while, but I only do jewelry now, so I don't do all that. Ah, then you have them. You can do this. You can make jewelry with them. So you don't even have to go out and buy them, Crafty. And I really was trying to go neutrally, and I didn't go as neutral as I wanted. So I'm going to try one more here. I'm going to get a clean one. So I just put a new one on. Yep, you could. All you need is the Velcro and your felt. And you just got to cut your felt the size of your Velcro. We are going to use mushroom. Ugh. And then I am going to put, I'm going to put some silver on this one. Okay, got some silver. I'm going to put some ginger. This is the color ginger. Are you spying? And I feel like I need one more color. Once again, no name yellow. I don't know why I have 3 of them that don't have their name where everybody else has their name. He's a little hard to get off. Ooh, he came out really strong. So we have 2 different kinds of browns, a yellow and silver. I have no idea what we're going to get. Hi, Chris. How are you tonight? It's like autumn leaves. My silver is not coming through very well. That is reminding me of like autumn leaf colors. Just okay. Let's see if I put some more. Wonder if I did a dab of like a green in there. Let's put a dab of the lettuce. Or what's this one? Oregano. We're going to take oregano and put a dab of that on there and see what we get with, we put a little bit of green. Ooh, we can do that. You can see the green a little bit, but not very much. There we go. We got the green coming through. That just really reminds me of autumn leaves. And we'll let it Just, and what happens is you get the little cells of it and then they spread. Oh, that is so cool. Okay. I'm wondering, I'm just going to put him over here for a second because I might put him on again. Let me get another one. I'm going to put the silver on, just silver. I want to try a little bit of silver on this one here and see what happens when you do that. Okay, I want right there. That turned out, I think, cool. All right, I'm going to show you guys, see if I can get this one to show. So where it's lighter color is where that silver is at. I like it. Wonder what happens if I add it to this one. I'm liking it with that silver on this one, just dabbing in the silver on. Great idea, Twisted. So there is adding the silver. It just gives it a different texture. I'm having fun. I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm having fun. And I want to add a red to this one now. We have like a cranberry red. So let's see what happens when we add that. We're going to probably have a lot of these either up for sale on Jewelry Day, since we're making so many, or we're going to have lots of giveaways with the washer jewelry, everybody. Just FYI. Look at adding cranberry in there, what it did. It is like an orangey yellow on the background with the red on top. It's like a fire. Just, that's fine. That is funny, Twisted. We said it at the same time. Which means that we were thinking it at the same time because you had to have typed it before I said it. That is neat. See how just changing it up a little bit gives you something totally new. So you could take and layer this on there and do something else with it. You can take this one and you could take like this one and put it on. I'm just showing you. I might not like this combination, but you E6000 glue them all together. Something like that. I know my fingers are in the way. Ah! They're dry enough to handle, but you can put them on there in different ways and just mess around with it and make it truly your own. I'm going to make necklaces, earrings, and bracelets. So here is, I glue the bail on the back, but I can't do them tonight. I will glue a bail on the back of the washer, and that will make it into a necklace. So that'll be the larger ones. And maybe some of like these could even be necklaces. If I could get the bail small enough that you don't see it, we could do just a small one. Then you can also do it with a bracelet. Or you can do them with earrings. And I don't have a pair of earrings right near me right this second. I was trying to look through my stuff that I have by me and I can't find the earrings. I take a large jump ring and put it through and dangle them down. I'm wondering, hold on. I want to try earrings with these. With that red that we just did. Like that. So yes, whoa. That one flipped over, so I have to restamp him. Ah, don't get on everything else. Ha ha. He ran away. You cannot run away, dude. But yes, I told you guys I get messy with this. And literally, just like Rose said earlier, you just take rubbing alcohol and you can just pour it on there and rub it. It'll come off. I will probably use hand sanitizer in the sink. Yeah, it looks like I've been finger painting. That is why I normally have jewelry on when I do my lives, but I am not doing jewelry tonight because of that. I'm going to bring you guys back up so we can talk. I feel like you guys are just getting my hand motions, but I don't want to do it with my hands and get my phone all yucky. Either one of the phones. There we go. So that is how you make your washers. I'm going to let these dry overnight tonight. Yes, I will pick up the alcohol inks, all the pads and that kind of stuff and the washers off of my table. But on my table tonight, I will let these dry. Hi, Mia. And literally, I'll see if Ryan, because even after Ryan puts that clear coat on for me, I can't touch them for a day. So, and I will not be live on Friday. So it will probably be Saturday before I can bring them back and show you guys what we make with them. Okay. That's if Ryan can do my clear coat tonight. We will see, or not tonight, tomorrow night. We'll have to see what he's up to. But yeah, this is what your hands will look like after working with these. And it's okay. It washes off. It comes off. It doesn't stain your hands like permanently. Anybody else that's worked with alcohol ink, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I'm excited about these. We're going to have to see what colors we get. And I literally, when I started doing these, I only had like one pack of the, I forgot, I have the gold mix too. I wonder what the gold mix will look like on some of these. It needs to shake up. Have a good night, Chris. All right. I'm going to grab that silver one here. I'm going to flip him over though a little bit. There we go. Hey, I made a smiley face. Didn't mean to, but that's what happened. I'm like, I wonder if I put... Okay, that one that I did the silver on, I added some gold to it, and look at it now. I love it. Let me see which one I would think I want to... I'm going to try gold on this one. I don't remember doing much gold with this. Look at that one with adding the gold. I'm going to do another one here. Okay, we're going to do this one. He's a single one. I'm going to show you before. This is the before. And here we're going to add in that gold. With it being yellow, you're not going to see it, but the light, I think, will catch it. It's a little bit different. That one isn't as much, but I can see a little bit different. But I don't know if you guys, can you see the difference? Like right in here is where some of the gold is at there. I wonder if I put more on there and see if I can get it more gold. I did not put the lid on this. Eee. What was I thinking? Yep, it's a hue difference. Yep. Let me see if I can do a little bit. There. There. So you can see it in that texture almost too. So that's what you can do with these. And I'm going to go say it again. Get messy. Have fun. Isn't that what this is all about? Making jewelry is about having fun. And that's what I have been doing here tonight. It's a little messy, but it's fun. Ooh, I would have never thought to do that. Like that thin line painter's tape, or like what they use for the nails. and stuff. Ooh, that would be cool. Okay, we have lots of ideas now. Yes, it would be. I think that's a cool idea. And that's what this whole entire thing is about, is how can you take, like Crafty said, she already has these. So if Crafty's been using them for different things and different techniques, can she take those techniques and put it on a washer and make jewelry? Or what else can you put it on that you can then make into jewelry? I will tell you, washers are not the only thing that I use for this. If you take backsplash tiles, like in your kitchen, you know how they come, the tiles all come together on a netting? It takes work to get that netting off and get all the glue off of it, but you can do it. I didn't do it. Val did it for me. And so she used to take all the netting and glue off of the backs for those for me. But you can use backsplash tiles. You can use the glass ones, or you can use the ones that are the stones where they've got the porous in it, because it's like a lava stone in a way where it absorbs the ink. And you can use those for it too. So going to the hardware store, or, you know, like a Menards, Lowe's, or Home Depot, you can go in there going, what can I use that's small enough for jewelry? That's the thing to think about, is that like the backsplash tiles, and the reason why I'm using my hand so much is I'm trying to dry this so I don't get yucky all over myself. The backsplash tiles, think about an inch or 2 inches at most, and do it that way. You can do the different shapes. You can find the glass cabochons, kind of like what we've used for the alcohol, or not the alcohol, the paint pours. You can do it on the flat side, and then you can put it in the setting. You know what? I have an awesome husband that when I get these ideas, he will come with me to the hardware store and look for stuff. So, because I don't know hardware very well, it was not my forte. So, but you know, take a trip and go outside of just thinking in a craft store, this is what I have to do. And that's the one thing with these. Whatever you can put them on is what you can find. So that's what I want you guys to do, and what I want you guys to take away from this is you can use these alcohol inks and see what you can put them on. Yes, art is everywhere. So literally at the end of the day, what I want to see is if you guys can think outside the box, outside of what I've talked about here, and just not just the washers, but anything, and see what you come up with. As I always say, if you take the ideas that I'm sharing with you that are what I call that grain to start the creativity flow, if you can take that and find something else that you guys are going to make and create something with it, I would love for you to tag me in your social media posts when you post them. I am on a ton of different social medias. If you are on TikTok here, if you go to the CJS and the CJS logo down below, you get to my bio, and in my bio there's a hyperlink. If you touch that, there is a list of all of the different social medias I'm on. I am on Facebook page, Facebook group, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Pinterest. I'm on Twitter, but I don't do Twitter. I don't even look at Twitter. So don't do my Twitter. And I don't think I have it linked there in either. But wherever you're going to do it, just link me, or, you know, just mention me or whatever so I can go look at them. So yeah, so that's where I want you guys to like have fun. I really truly want you guys to have fun with this. And I just wanted to put a seed in there for you to grow and do something with it. And I know you said I should ask mine. It makes for a great date night. I know my husband and I have some really odd date night things that we do, but it's our time together. When we go do date night, sometimes sometimes we drive through a parking lot of a car dealership. Sometimes we go to the hardware store because, you know, I want to find some different inspiration. And, you know, he's along with the ride with me. And it really truly turns into supporting each other. And that's what marriage is about. Yes, I would be there. Yes. I'm hoping not. Part of the agency, the TikTok agency that I'm a part of, said if at most it may be a year before anything happens, and they don't think it will, but we'll see. We will see. But yes, I will always, and I always, I am on doing this tutorial on YouTube also, so that you guys can come back and look at what we did, so that you can see what it is that we created if you want, to go back and after tonight. So for those of you on my TikTok, the YouTube is the last one in that list. It's all the way to the bottom. For those of you on YouTube to follow all the different social medias, you can go to my website, CarolJo's.com. That's CarolJos.com. And down at the bottom, I have all my social medias linked there. So you'll be able to find me in different places, but that's like where I'm at. And if you guys can link what you did, I would love it. Good night, Twisted Willow. Thank you. I appreciate it. So if you're on YouTube here, if you guys liked what you saw, please subscribe. I go live 4 days a week on YouTube. TikTok, I go live 6 times a week. So if you're new, go ahead and follow me. We go live 6 days a week, 7 times. Twice with tutorials, twice with chat times, and that's for both YouTube and TikTok. YouTube only, I do twice a week sales, and then for beads and jewelry components and everything. And then on once a week, I go on my Facebook group and on YouTube with my jewelry, or not YouTube, with TikTok over here with my jewelry. That is how I go live. I will be live tomorrow night, both YouTube and TikTok at 8 p.m. and we're going to have chat night. So if you guys have questions, bring them to chat night. It can be about anything with jewelry making, running your small business, or whatever questions you have that we have about jewelry. My whole entire platform is about the love of jewelry that we have, creating it, wearing it, all the fun. Oh no! I didn't mean beach sales. Bead sales, and it's on TikTok. I know I said YouTube, but it's on TikTok. Yes, I know I said that, and I was trying to correct myself. And I'm trying not to touch my face with my fingers. Ah, I'll be having like inky face. All right, everybody. We did get to 10K. So that means we get to do a giveaway. So here we go. I want you guys to put a number, a number between 1 and 50 in the chat. You can do it here on YouTube also. A number between 1 and 50. And then somebody's got it here. Let's see who it is. Miss Joya, you are the winner. The number was 37. And I'm going to try not to. I'm going to give you your choice of bead soup colors here. And I don't want to see what the second color is. Okay. I think I know which one you'll go for. But we have pink or we have clear. So here's the clear over here, and here is the pink. The pink. All right, Miss Joya. I knew you'd do that one. That's the one I closed my eyes and picked out. Woohoo! All right. So we got to do at least one giveaway tonight. Come back tomorrow night with questions so we can have chat night, 8 p.m. Central, both on YouTube and TikTok. Bye, everybody.